slideshow. There are going to be 15, 16 slides total. There'll be a title slide, 14 slides, each of which contain one journey that Odysseus took, and then the last slide will be a works cited slide. The essential question here that you're trying to answer is, what would have it been like to experience Odysseus's journeys firsthand? So you're going to pick or draw for one of his journeys and do some research on it to try to find out what it would have felt like to really be there and be him. If you read the objectives, you'll see what our main focus is, and there are a couple actually. You're going to use technology. So we're using Google Slides to produce, publish, and update a shared writing product, meaning it's something that everyone's working on together. It is going to be a short research project, and your question is right here in bold that you're answering. So if it's a short research project, it means that all of your sources must be reliable. You're going to gather relevant information from multiple print and digital sources, and again, assess the usefulness of each source. So you're not going to type into Google whatever your journey is and use the first thing that pops up. You're going to have to make sure it's credible and reliable. So the first thing you want to do is open the timeline assignment that you submitted before spring break. I have graded all those. You will find them in your completed work on the classroom. So you'll see what your grade is and you'll open that up. You want to review what the adventures were, and depending, I may let you choose or you may have to draw. Just depends on if a lot of people want to do the same one or not. And then the following information is what you want to include on your slide. So you're only going to have one journey and one slide. You should have one video clip, which is 5 minutes or less. You should have one image relating to the journey, one web link from a credible source where I can find out more interesting information. And interesting is key here. Don't just give me any old website. I want one that really has some interesting information, something that I would want to go to read for pleasure. And then last, you want to include a brief description of the journey. You can just use the description that you already wrote on your timeline. It doesn't have to be anything major. And then we'll have a group works cited page. It'll be the last slide on our slide presentation, and you will include all of your sources in MLA format on that slide. So if you look down here, there's a couple resources. The first one is the website that we went to read about all the different journeys. So you may need to go back here to look. And this is where we could click on the 14 different journeys he went on. And then 4th hour has their own presentation as well as 5th hour. So if you click on the presentation for your hour, you will see that I have a title slide here and I have a works cited slide, and then you're just going to add a blank slide. So you're just going to go to slide and click on new slide, and then you'll put the name of your journey at the top. So what might be easiest is if we do journey 1 and then name it, wherever the journey was to, and then down here you'll insert all of your information. Remember, we want it to look nice. If you want to include some audio clips of you speaking or of something you found on the internet, that's fine. If you have a background, make sure it isn't too distracting from the font that you choose. So make sure they're easy to read, but the colors go together well. If we have a problem with this layout, we can change it, but I think this will be an easy one for us to keep and stick to. Remember all your tools. You can change a background here. The layout of your slide can be changed here. You can change the theme, and you can change how your slide transitions to the next one. Also, when you're inserting images, I would like you to use the insert button and go to image here. And you have all these different options. So you can search your drive. You may find one already on the web and just insert the URL, or you can search right here on Google. Same thing with your video. Make sure you use the insert button to insert your video. That way we see a picture of the video. So if I search this and I choose this one, I'm going to actually see the video. And of course I'll need to resize it. So make sure you're using all these buttons, make sure it's attractive. You can change any number of things or insert any number of things. And you will get today and tomorrow to work on this. 2 days may seem like a lot to make one slide, but it's super important that you use reliable and credible sources. So that is going to take you some time to sift through sources and figure out who's reliable and who isn't. This is due at midnight on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we'll watch it. We'll watch everyone's video clips and we'll vote on the best slide. So make sure you do your very, very best and hopefully you'll win best slide.